Ayo! People, if you're alive, then you probably know that Girls' Generation earlier this week dropped their 4th mini album, Mr.Mr. Honestly, I don't really know if SM was always planning to release the album digitally that day, or if it was just a response to them unintentionally leaking the album themselves. But I am here today to give you my thoughts on the album itself, Mr.Mr. So let's go track by track. Track number 1, Mr.Mr. Mr.Mr. is my favorite song on the mini album, but knowing me, my favorites on albums change all the time, so who knows what I'll think next week. After just my second listen all the way through, I found myself, like, I just walked to the kitchen to grab a bottle of water and I was singing it to myself. I was like, Mr. da 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 da. Like, I was just humming it to myself, like, how do I already know how it goes after 2 listens? But it was really catchy for me and I really love it. Mr. baby. Mr. has a very, like, basic, bland intro. I'm used to the Ayo GG or the I can tell you looking at me, I know what you see. But Mr. just starts off with, but oh my gosh, as soon as that chorus kicked in, oh baby, I was in it to win it. That song was in it to win it. It was winning it for me. It was giving me life. So I ended up really liking Mr. after just my first listen. Overall, I'm gonna give it 8 out of 9 babies. Coming in at track number 2, we have really good goodbye. I never want to say goodbye to this song because it is perfection. From friggin' start to friggin' finish, pure pop perfection. But I feel like the production, the background instruments and everything don't really build, like, it stays the same throughout the entire song, and I guess you could say that's one of its strong points, the fact that it's so light and easy to listen to. But I don't know, I was just kind of expecting a big finale or something. I like big finales, but anyway, perfect song. Just I have a little teensy beensy issue with it. So once again, 8 out of 9 babies. Next, track number 3, we have Europa. Europa is kind of the Girls' Generation staple track. Like, I feel like every one of their albums has a song like this, like Telepathy on the Boys, or Express 999 on I Got a Boy, or Etude on the Genie mini album. Every album has like one song that is so Girls' Generation style. I don't know how to explain it, but like I couldn't hear anyone else singing the song besides Girls' Generation. It's a very pretty song. I was very happy to listen to it, but nothing that really blew me away. Like, it's not one of the standout tracks on the album. So I'm gonna give this 7 out of 9 babies. Number 4 is Just Wait a Minute. And hold on a second, we need a minute to freaking bask in the glory of this beautiful song. Honestly, freaking perfection from start to finish. The composition, the production, the vocal performance, everything is so glorious. It sounds like something that could have easily been on the Twinkle mini album, which is fantastic because that album was fantastic. Overall, like I said, this is one of the standout tracks. It's perfection. 9 out of 9 babies. At track number 5, we have Back Hug. That didn't really turn out how I wanted to. Back Hug. Back Hug is the essential ballad style song of the album, the slower song. Now, you all know I love me a good, strong Girls' Generation ballad, and this is probably my favorite since Mistake on the Hoot album, unless you're counting the Twinkle mini album ballads, because those were on point. Also, Romantic Street was really good. Do we count that as a ballad? I don't think so. Whatever. Oh my gosh, Lost in Love. Tanny. Forgot about that one. Do we count those as Girls' Generation albums when it's really just 2 members singing, or in Tae-Tiso's case, 3 members? Like 1 Year Later by Jessica and Onu. That's one of my favorite ballads in history. But I don't really count that as a Girls' Generation ballad because it's just Jessica and Onu, who's not even in Girls' Generation. He's in Boys' Generation. He's in Shiny. I just said Boys' Generation, whatever. Anyway, I like this song, but like Europa, it's not really one of the standout tracks. So overall, good, but not freaking baby-tastic. 7 out of 9 babies! And then last but not least, number 6, we have Now, if you are a hardcore, so on, like my shirt says, like myself, then you probably know that this song has already been released in Chinese, I might add, but the Korean version of the song found its way onto this Mr. mini album. This is another one of the standout songs with Mr. Goodbye and Wait a Minute. This is the other favorite of mine. Oh baby. The production of the song doesn't really mesh well with the rest of the album, but I don't even care. I'm still glad that they put it on here because I would rather it be on here than not, because it's such a great song. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's fantastic. I don't know what else to say. I love it so much. It's got a nice Fanny and Hyoyeon rap solo. It's glorious. 9 out of 9 babies. I'd say it's better than the G Mini album. Not as good as Genie. I don't know if anything will ever be as good as Genie for me. Not as good as Twinkle. Twinkle was perfection, by the way. And then better than Hoot overall. So it's kind of, it's not their best mini album release, but it's still great. But even though it is great, it still honestly isn't up to par with their Japanese releases. I'm still waiting for SM to bring those producers, to bring those composers, whoever is in charge of their Japanese releases, would you please come help out with the Korean releases? I mean, even though this is good, it's not fucking perfect. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. It's not perfection like those Japanese albums. But like I said, still a really good album overall. I'm gonna give it 8 out of 9 babies. If you have yet to buy Mr.Mr. on iTunes or pre-order the physical copy, what are you doing with your life? I will put a link in the description to the iTunes store as well as where you can pre-order the physical copy. Which, by the way, the physical copy, even though it does not come with a photo card, a little bit disappointed. It does come with a nice photo book and comes with a random sticker. So that'll be like a nice little surprise, random sticker anyway. But the poster is glory. Hyoyeon right in the middle, blonde smack dab, like she's in the middle, like she's in the middle. Sometimes like they can be in the middle, like she could be in the middle but she'd be in the back. No, she is like it. Sorry, I'm going off. She's in the middle and she's right up in front anyway. I just never really thought I would see that on a major Girls' Generation release, and I'm really happy about it. Okay. Thanks for watching. Tell me what you thought of the mini album in the comments below. And let's just like freaking be mad at SM together for just all the things that went wrong with this, with the release of this. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and Tumblr. All links will be in the description. Like I said, go buy the album physically or digitally. I don't care. Actually, do both. That's what I'm doing. Okay, I'm talking weirdly. Bye.